It's going to take me longer because I have to remember. Yeah, actually, I would have to like. I'm going to have to close this one out and open up my escort the VIP just to get the code. Just get the code to come in here and put in here in this transport for people to jump out.
So you don't. So you're just gonna have them land, right?
No, I'm going to have it fly over, and I'm going to have them parachute out on top of us.
But then don't you have to go do the other thing then?
I mean, I'm going to have to do. Yeah, I'll have to go get the code just for that too. Like right here.
You don't have to have that dropping.
No, it looks cool. Let's see how fast it takes me. Alright, I'm saving it right now, and this is called Jimmy 001. Okay, so now I can, since it's saved, I can load Stratus number 10. You know that map you played with Escort the VIP? Federal, you're going to like this too. Look how busy this thing looks. This is what it takes to make that map we did earlier. And this is all the weapon crates and everything we got there.
Dang.
And this is respawn scripts.
You got all those people?
Those are not people. Those are weapon crates and stuff like that. And this is a respawn script. It goes to every single vehicle so that respawns. And all these red dots are the people right here, the enemies. And then here's the ones that we couldn't hardly find earlier. Group of people there. This is a third location. Here's a fourth location. We got a whole bunch of people here, but we never got to that point. But there's like a whole bunch of cars and more weapons here we can get. And then the next one we got. Look at this. We got people in a tank at each road. So no matter what road we tank, we're gonna have to go through people and a tank. And the next one is we got tanks here. 4 tanks here on a waypoint in a circle. We got to clear this out.
What if we didn't take the road?
I got all the way. See all this line of people right here. This is anti-aircraft guys all the way up this mountain range, all the way up to right here. If you took the boat, I got all these heavy machine gun boats blocking the path. And on the top, we have heavy machine gun boats? Yeah.
Boats?
Yeah.
Why?
Because if you think you're going to jump in a boat, the rescue boat or something, and drive around the map, then these guys are going to stop you. I wanted people to be forced to go through the 7 tasks in a row to this task. And then when they get to this task, they go here. And then when they go there,
like the mission end?
Well, here's the boat right here. You got to get in the boat, and then you drive the boat up here. They think, oh, this is the end right here. Then you got a whole bunch of people here to kill. Then you get in these helicopters here, and it says to win the mission, escort the VIP to the east side of the map. So as soon as you hit this east side trigger right here, up and down, it triggers that you won the game. So I thought, if anybody finds that out, they can't just fly over there because they're going to get shot down with anti-aircraft, you know. And the only way you can fly is if you beat all these people here and get the helicopter and fly straight east. Yeah, it is a hard map. It's really hard. The reason I came here is I'm going to make the parachute guys. All right, here's the enemy helicopter right here, the transport helicopter. And it's going to go up here. And here's the enemy guys, and they have a code inside of them. It says, this move-in cargo helicopter. That means let them spawn in the helicopter, okay? And then when the helicopter crosses these triggers right here where these flags are, each time it crosses a trigger, it drops an enemy parachuter out, a paratrooper. It says A action eject helicopter. So I have to name each of these. I have to name each of these AIs A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and whenever it triggers A, B, C, D, they jump out. So it's a little bit complicated. But let's go ahead and look at. Let's go ahead and grab this. Grab this code here. All right.
So are we gonna have like 10 helicopters dropping all these guys?
Well, we're gonna start with one because what you're asking for is kind of busy. But let's go. Let's go back. All right, we're gonna drop one guy first, and it's easy to drop. You know, once you get the first code, it's easy to cut and paste. All right, so we got to put a character out here, a man, just whatever. It doesn't matter. We can add his custom loadout later, and in his init, move and cargo helicopter. So now he's going to instantly be put in this helicopter. And the helicopter's at 200 feet elevation, so that not too close to the ground. The first time I did it, I put them like 100 feet, and whenever they jumped out, they all died because they was like scraping their heads on the pavement, you know. So save. All right, so got to go back to the.
Don't the helicopters come in really fast though?
Yeah, sometimes that might be why too. Stratus testing.
So you wanna like put them really far away?
Yeah, it just depends on when you want them to come.
It could be in the middle of everything. Just put them like the edge of the map, because they'll come pretty fast.
Okay. So now I got to copy the trigger. Opt for. Once the opt for is present, then the A person, the person with the name A, the AI, there's A, B, C, D. The A will eject from the helicopter on that trigger. So whenever there's opt for present right here, the character name A will jump out. So now I got to go back to the other map, the Altus map, named Jimmy, and create. I got to create a trigger. So we're going to create a trigger right here. Oh wait, wrong button. Got to do a trigger. So whenever opt4 is present, he needs the guy named A needs to jump out of the helicopter. So we got to change this guy's name to A, so he jumps out of the helicopter. Gonna move the helicopter here. Oh, this trigger, we're gonna make this trigger 500 by 10. So it's a elliptical. Using the shift button, I can change this. And so this helicopter here. So this helicopter, we're gonna set a waypoint. So you got to click the helicopter, click waypoint. Wait, click waypoint, then click it. Have the helicopter fly over us. Okay. So the helicopter's gonna fly over that trigger. When it crosses the trigger, this guy is gonna jump out, and the reason he's gonna jump out is because oh, his name is, I thought I already named him. Yeah, he is. So he's in the helicopter. Let me move this trigger down here closer. So let's preview it. Now we're going to save it since I got the code in there. I might have to synchronize this guy to the helicopter. I'm not sure. So let's test it out and see if your one guy jumps out of the helicopter. You can also get them to drop cargo. Alright, oh, did you see that? Oops. Federal, did you say that? Let me explain what happened.
Yep, I saw that.
Just so you know, if you want an enemy helicopter to be 200 feet in the air, don't forget to make him flying. Okay? If not, he's just going to drop from 200 feet and land on the ground. I forgot to tell it to fly. Okay, let's save our work. And let's preview again. Now he should be flying 200 feet, not just dropping 200 feet from the air. In ARMA 2, I used to edit maps, and we used to drop cows from the air. And you could put parachutes on cows and things. Alright, so here comes the helicopter. If everything works, your guy will parachute out right above us.
I don't want him to parachute right above us.
Well, let's just see what happens, because
Well, I don't want him to parachute like on us.
I have to do it on us so I can watch it, make sure it works. But after if it
But you're gonna change it though, right?
yeah, we gotta make sure it works first. But he didn't jump out. It might be because they're shooting at him. I'm not sure. Because the helicopter really not supposed to be going in a circle right here. I mean, it flies cool, but he's not jumping out. I'm gonna shoot my guys so they leave it alone. Oh, we got those pistol guys coming too. I figured if I kill my guys that it might keep the helicopter from getting scared away. Alright, so I'm gonna give it one last chance. He's like hovering right above me. Alright, so it didn't work, so we're gonna have to look at my code, make sure. Trigger 50. Okay, when it triggers it, once the OPS4 is present, action. Okay. I'm seeing something on my map and I don't know what it is. REIL.
That was the rifleman that's supposed to be inside the heli.
Well, the rifleman's right here and it's named A. But there's something over here that's not showing up. Whoa, and I got respawn east right here beside this. I didn't even want them to respawn, actually. I think I'm just going to delete their respawn. It'd be like a never-ending game then. Alright, so...
That would be wonderful.
Yeah. I gotta load that other, let's see. I'm forgetting something for that helicopter to work.
We could just have them come at us.
11 p.m. here in Australia. Well, here in the United States, in Kentucky, it's 7:30 in the morning on Saturday. And I've been up all night. I need to get some sleep pretty soon. Alright.
Oh, geez. It's on a Saturday for it?
It's,
I mean, it's on a Sunday? Jeez.
in Australia, yeah, it's probably Saturday night there. Let's look at...
7:30 a.m. for me, too.
So where you at? New York?
Pennsylvania.
Close. Alright, so this helicopter, I have a OPS4 helicopter is flying 200 off the ground. Oh, there it is. Look, I gotta name it the word helicopter. That's what it was. That's what it was. Now your guy's gonna work. As soon as I name it helicopter. That's what it was. That's part of the code is to